How many blessings can we ask from Shiva on Shivaratri? Is it only one? What would you consider to be the wisest blessing to ask for? Yeah, all these are good questions. And also we tried to, some questions sort of fall into the same category, are very similar. So we also tried to group them together like that. So the answer is you can ask for whatever you want. You can ask for as many things as you want. And you can ask as often as you want. Now, then there's the practical thing of it, right? What I would suggest kind of thing. You generally, something that I found that I had to do in order to, in my relationship with Swami, let's say, is put myself in his place. Understand where he's coming from. And as a ridiculous thing as it sounds, put yourself in the place of the divine. You've been a mother, you've been a father, you've been a brother, you've been a sister, you've been a something where people are coming to you and asking for help. Does it sound okay? Okay, sorry, Mukti was fiddling with her earphones. I didn't know if it was me or the... and you have to have that kind of inner dialogue. Now, Swami was a big proponent of the inner guru, of not making slaves. He'd say that slavism mentality, that kind of, you do it for me, you're higher than me, you're better than me, which automatically creates a separation. And that's so lovely. And I just, like, whatever I share, I share a lot of things that helped me, or that I think are very useful. And that one's a hard one to get over, but we have to start someplace and understand that what you're looking to realize is the reality of that God in you, right? It's already here. So the little personality, the little mind, okay. But you need to be able to have that dialogue, that ability to find what's called tattva, that question and answering, to find that fundamental things for yourself and within yourself. And then you check those. You come to a place, and that's really these are thoughtful questions. I'm not putting down these questions, but that's really the way to use a guide or a teacher or something like that. It's like you grind as much as you can. You know where you got stuck in that point. You know once that answers what that'll unlock for you and the next step after that. Like, it's a deep, reflective place we need to be in within ourselves, and also in that stillness and silence of the consciousness stages, which isn't so mindful, which is less mind, but what you're focusing on. So in asking what you want from the divine, it's, is it going to be like a child who really wants this toy, and you give them a toy, and then they play with the box, and then and then it's the next toy, and then it's the next thing, and then it's, or, right? Or is it something that is really needed in your life, that you really want in your life, that you're really, really aching for? So first and foremost, my answer is generally, practically, because there is no perfect, right? Let's also get off the thing like there's just, if you just do this, then you win. And if you win, then that's it too. No, it's an ongoing process of evolution. You are, there is no limit. It's okay. That doesn't mean there's not some kind of point that you reach where there's enlightenment and satisfaction. No, there is that. But then it goes on. So if you have something that you really need and are aching for, and it doesn't matter if it's materialistic or spiritual, it doesn't matter. If you're hungry, then you need food. There's an aphorism: don't teach spirituality to someone who's hungry. First, you feed them. You take care of them. Someone's suffering in their body, take care of their body. Service, it's okay. So if you feel that you need something and you're aching for that, then ask that. Don't judge yourself or do the should game about higher or lower, or, That's my first advice. And next, I mean, so while you can ask for whatever you want and as much as you want, don't let it be a thing of free association, because that's not really ground, that's not really processed within you. That's not something that, if it's like, I've been doing the spiritual path for 25, 35, 45 years, and I need a result here. And I don't know exactly what to ask for, but you know what I need. Can you please bless that? You know me better than I know myself. Absolutely, I know you're real. Please bless that. Help. Please. That heartful, sincere. You don't even need the right verbiage. You need, my advice is, what I've seen, what works is just come from your sincere place. And then there's those desires, which, like in my case, Swami started talking about the siddhis, and I didn't care about the siddhis. I didn't want the siddhis. Everything I learned about the siddhis was, before Swami, was like they're a waste of time, they're an illusion, they divert you. And I didn't really care about those things. I didn't understand what they were, obviously. But then he was telling us to ask, if Mother comes, then you ask for the siddhis. And I wasn't really on that. And so once I understood why you would ask for that as a process of enlightenment, actually, it's her energy so that you can experience those angels, those energies, see that in action, put that proof and that experience into your mind, then your soul is already there. It's already, your consciousness is already there. We're uncovering it. We need to handle our mind.